So we're talking about fears and phobias, and I
Yes.
want to know from you boys what gives you the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, yes, lots of things. Well, for me, really, spiders. Spiders are
Okay.
ones that really get me. But then also, too, is knowing where toilets are. I need to know where toilets are.
What do you mean you need to know where toilets
Well,
are?
just in case I need to do the number 2.
You need to know where toilets
Really?
are.
Yes,
So
when I
you're
was a kid going to
traumatised.
school, it's traumatised me. And so even when I'm on planes, I have to get the aisle seat because in case I just need to frantically go to the
Wow.
toilet.
Do you
Even
know-
though it's a flight or fight kind of thing.
As you get older, you can just go. Like,
No, you
I'm
can't.
getting older, I'm just going.
But
You're not
at
that
what age? What age can you do that? Because I'm 46.
think
I don't know if
from
it's still
40
okay to do that.
I'd say 100. Nothing under
50
100.
onwards.
All right, you got a
I
fear?
think you can use that as an excuse.
Apart from the toilet?
I hate snakes. Like, I'm petrified
Yeah.
of snakes.
Yes.
Grew up in a little country town. Every time I go for a run out towards the farms, on the roads, there'd be brown snakes, tiger snakes, ones I don't want to see. I dream about snakes. I have nightmares. I sleepwalk. I've got real issues. I've got a lot of issues, to be honest.
But also too, right? Like with snakes, sometimes having them as dreams might not necessarily mean a bad thing.
Are you going to tell me what it means in a dream?
Yep.
No. I just heard
We're
that.
going to psychoanalyst analyst territory here.
Oh,
but you
good
know,
luck with me.
So we've asked the audience what their phobias are. We've got some really interesting ones. I won't make you own up to who confessed.
Why not?
Well, I just don't want to embarrass everyone. Number 1, birds flapping their wings. I've got purple-coloured foods. That's odd, but okay.
Right.
A huntsman spider in the car. That's fair.
yeah.
Spider,
Especially
yes.
in the car.
Yeah.
And shopping centres.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
You got a
Shopping
fear of
centres.
shopping?
Probably save a bit of money. Well, joining us now is counsellor and hypnotherapist Carolina Rosa. Carolina, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You work at Bayside Psychotherapy Clinic. The first question, though, I want to ask is the difference between a fear and a phobia.
So a fear, pretty much all of us would have experienced one. It's just a natural reaction to something that we perceive as dangerous. So let's just take a spider, for example. Most of us, you know, if we walk into a room and we see a big spider, a big huntsman, you know, on the wall, and we're not expecting it, we'll kind of jump. You know, maybe our heartbeat might just skip a beat or our palms might get sweaty, but that's about it. If someone has a phobia, however, the intensity of the emotion will be extreme. So their brain is basically saying to them, this is life or death. It's a life or death situation. So they will go into fight, flight, freeze response. They can't help it when all of a sudden they just have to run away or they have a panic attack. So, and it's involuntary.
Okay.
And what are the most common phobias? Is it searching for a toilet when you need one? No, what are the most common ones?
As I said to you,
see, it's
I
quite
have,
common.
I have actually
really?
had
Yeah.
clients with that before.
Okay, so what are the most common ones?
Fear of flying, fear
Yes.
of public speaking, dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who names them? Because there's some weird names.
I know, right? It's they sound so random, so random.
And I can't even pronounce half
No,
of them.
I know. Well, I don't know if there's anyone Greek in the audience here today. Yes, okay. So they would know. It comes from the Greek language. So phobia comes from phobos, which means fear. And most of the prefixes to phobia are also Greek or Latin. So arachnophobia, for example, arachna is spider in Greek. Yeah.
I think I'm going to need a few more lessons.
There's a couple more. Do you want to say these ones?
No, I don't.
Okay.
How do you say that?
I don't know. Emetophobia?
Is that right?
Emetophobia.
Oh, yes. What's
Yeah.
that?
Should we guess what it is?
What do you think it is?
I have no idea. Emetophobia?
What was it again?
Emetophobia.
Emetophobia.
People with the name Emma? What is
Should I
that?
tell you? It's
Yeah.
fear of vomiting, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, and that one's actually, I see a lot of clients with emetophobia. It's so much more common than you'd think.
Aviophobia.
Avia.
Oh. Is that birds?
No.
Flying?
Yeah, because
Yes.
I just put the AB because it sounds like
AVO,
aviation.
that's
I thought
right.
it was
AVO.
Good.
I was going to say allergic to avocados.
Oh, that's not a bad one, actually.
That's okay, yeah. I actually thought it was. What's the next one?
Trypophobia.
So how do you say that again? Trypophobia.
Trypophobia?
So is that a fear of tripping over?
No, good guess, good guess. It's
okay.
actually fear of holes.
Holes.
Yes, yes. So that one, for most people, though, it's more of a disgust It's an extreme disgust that people can have when there's clusters of holes together.
Also, like, you don't want to be a beekeeper.
No, you would not want to be a beekeeper.
Oh, okay. And what's the best way to treat a phobia? Not necessarily just a fear, but a phobia.
Obviously, different therapists do different things.
Yeah.
Mostly therapists will use CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, and exposure therapy. So, yeah, so gradually exposing someone to the thing that they're afraid of in a safe environment.